Snow dripped from the little girl's eyelashes as she tugged the billionaire's coat. "Sir, my mom didn't wake up," she whispered, voice shaking. Dante turned, ready to brush off whoever was calling him, until he saw the business card in her trembling hand. His card. "She said you'd come," the girl added softly. Something deep inside him cracked at the sound of her voice. He had no idea who she was, but why did her fear feel strangely familiar? "Where is she?" Dante breathed. The girl pointed toward the mountains. "Show me," he said, already sensing he was seconds away from a truth he wasn't prepared to face. "If this moment touched your heart even a little, stay with us." Sky's story is one of courage, secrets, and a love that survived the coldest storms. And trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next. So grab a seat, take a breath, and if stories like this remind you that humanity still exists, hit the subscribe button and join our family. Let's watch this unfold together. Sky opens her eyes. Something's wrong. The trailer is quiet. Too quiet. Mom always hums in the morning. Always. That old song about sunshine and better days. But today, nothing. Sky sits up, rubbing her eyes. "Mom?" No answer. She climbs out of bed, her bare feet cold against the floor. "Mom, I'm hungry." Still nothing. Sky walks to her mother's room. The door is half open. Her mom is lying there, face down, one arm hanging off the bed. Sky's stomach drops. "Mom?" She walks closer. Her mother's skin looks gray. Her lips are pale. Sky reaches out, touches her shoulder. "Mom, wake up." Nothing. She shakes harder. "Mom, Mom, please." Her mother's body moves with the shaking, but her eyes don't open. Sky's breath catches in her throat. She puts her ear to her mother's back. There, a sound, faint, like air struggling to move, breathing, barely. Sky stumbles backward. Her hands are shaking. Her heart is pounding so loud she can hear it in her ears. "Mom, please, wake up. Please." She shakes her again, harder this time. "Mom." Still nothing. Sky's eyes burn. Her throat tightens. She doesn't cry. Not yet. She won't let herself. She runs to the kitchen, grabs the phone. Her fingers fumble as she tries to dial. But wait. Who does she call? They don't have insurance. Mom said so last month when Sky got sick. The hospital costs money. A lot of money. Mom always said, "We can't afford to get hurt, baby. We just can't." Sky drops the phone. She runs back to the room. Her mother is still there, still not moving. Sky kneels beside the bed. She grabs her mother's cold hand and squeezes it tight. "Mom, what do I do? Please tell me what to do." Her voice cracks. A tear slips down her cheek. Then another. Then she's sobbing. "Please, Mom, please don't leave me." But her mother doesn't answer. Sky wipes her face with her sleeve. She looks around the tiny room, at the cracked walls, the peeling paint, the pile of bills on the nightstand. Then she remembers. The box. Mom's wooden box under the bed. The one Sky was never allowed to touch. The one Mom said was only for emergencies. Sky's heart races. This is an emergency. She crawls under the bed and pulls the box out. Her hands tremble as she lifts the lid. Inside, there are old letters, a faded scarf, and a business card. Sky picks up the card. It's worn at the edges, like someone held it too many times. The name is printed in bold letters. Dante Voss. Underneath it says, Voss Industries, private line. Sky flips it over. On the back, in her mother's handwriting, it says, "If anything ever happens, find him. He owes us a lot." Sky stares at the card. Her chest is tight. Her hands won't stop shaking, but she knows what she has to do. She stuffs the card in her pocket. She looks back at her mother one more time. "I'll get help, Mom, I promise." Then she runs, out the door, into the freezing morning, into the storm. The wind screams against the trailer walls. Sky stands in her mother's room, holding the business card like it's made of glass. Dante Voss. She's never heard that name before, but her mother wrote on the back, "He owes us a lot." Sky looks at her mom again, still not moving, still barely breathing. Her chest rises, falls, rises, falls. Each breath sounds like it hurts. Sky's throat tightens. She can't wait anymore. She grabs the wooden box and dumps everything onto the bed. Old letters spill out. Yellowed paper, faded ink. A scarf falls on top, soft, blue. It smells like perfume Sky doesn't recognize. She picks up one of the letters. The handwriting is her mother's, but younger, neater. Sky reads the first line. "Dante, I don't know if you'll ever read this, but I had to write it anyway." Her hands shake. She flips to another letter. "It's been 2 years. I'm still waiting." Another one. "I got a job at your plant, Altura Processing. You probably don't even know I'm here." Sky's stomach twists. Another letter. "I'm coughing now. It won't stop. The air in Section C smells wrong. We all smell it. But no one says anything because we need the money." Sky's breath catches. She picks up the last letter. This one is recent. The paper is newer. The ink is darker. Her mother's handwriting is shaky, like she wrote it while crying. "Dante, if you ever get this, know that I forgive you. But if something happens to me, she deserves to know who you are. Her name is Sky. She's 7. She has your eyes." Sky drops the letter. Her heart is pounding so hard it hurts. She looks at the card again, then at her mother, then back at the letter. "Who is he, Mom?" Sky whispers. "Why does he owe us?" Her mother doesn't answer. Sky wipes her eyes. She doesn't have time to figure it out. She stuffs the card into her jacket pocket, grabs the scarf, wraps it around her neck. It's the only warm thing she has. She walks to the door, looks back one more time. Her mother is still there, still dying. Sky's voice cracks. "I'm gonna find him, Mom, I promise." She steps outside. The snow is falling hard. The wind bites her skin. Sky pulls the scarf tighter and starts walking. The town is miles away. She's never walked that far before, but she doesn't care. Her mom needs help. And this Dante Voss person? He's going to give it. Sky walks into the blizzard. Her purple jacket is torn at the elbow. Her boots are too small. Her hands are freezing. But she keeps going. One step, then another, then another. The snow gets deeper. Her legs start to ache. Her cheeks burn from the cold. But she doesn't stop. Because somewhere out there, a man named Dante Voss exists, and her mother said he owes them. Sky doesn't know what that means, but she's going to find out. The wind howls. The snow blinds her. But Sky Rivers keeps walking, because her mother taught her one thing. When the world tries to break you, you fight back. And Sky? She's ready to fight. Even if she's only 7 years old, even if she's scared, even if she has no idea what's waiting for her in that town, she walks and walks and walks until the trailer disappears behind her, until all she can see is white, until the only thing keeping her warm is the scarf around her neck and the card burning a hole in her pocket. Sky whispers into the storm, "I'm coming, Mr. Voss. You better be ready." Sky's legs are numb. She can't feel her toes anymore. The snow is up to her knees now. Every step is a battle. She's been walking for an hour, maybe 2. She doesn't know. Time doesn't work the same way when you're freezing to death. Her breath comes out in clouds. Her lips are cracked. Her fingers are purple. But she keeps moving. One foot in front of the other. The wind screams in her ears. The snow slaps her face. She can barely see 3 feet ahead. But she doesn't stop. She can't. Because every time she thinks about stopping, she sees her mother's face. Gray. Cold. Not moving. Sky's chest tightens. She stumbles. Catches herself. Keeps walking. Her jacket is soaked through. The broken zipper lets the wind in. The scarf around her neck is the only thing keeping her from crying. It smells like her mother. Like home. Sky pulls it tighter. "I'm not stopping, Mom," she whispers into the wind. I'm not. Her voice is swallowed by the storm. Another step. Another. Her knee buckles. She falls forward into the snow. For a second, she just lies there. The cold feels almost warm now. That's bad. She knows that's bad. Her teacher said so once. When your body stops feeling cold, that means you're dying. Sky's eyes burn. She pushes herself up. Her hands sink into the snow. Her arms shake. Get up, she tells herself. Get up, Sky. She forces herself to her feet. Her legs scream in pain, but she takes another step. Then another. The town has to be close. It has to be. She's been walking forever. Through the swirling white, she sees something. A shape. Dark. Blurry. Sky squints. It's a building. Her heart leaps. She stumbles forward faster now. The shape gets clearer. A cafe. Old. Small. Lights on inside. Sky's legs almost give out. She's made it. She drags herself to the door and collapses against it. Her breath is ragged. Her whole body is shaking. Through the frosted window, she sees people inside. Warm. Safe. Drinking coffee. They don't know she's out here. They don't know her mother is dying. Sky reaches for the door handle, but then she stops. Because outside, a car is pulling up. Not just any car. A black car. Sleek. Expensive. The kind Sky has only seen on TV. The engine purrs. The door opens. A man steps out. Tall. Sharp coat. Leather gloves. Cold eyes that scan the street like he owns it. Sky's breath catches. She knows who this is. She doesn't know how, but she knows. She pulls the business card from her pocket. Her frozen fingers can barely hold it. Dante Voss. The man adjusts his coat and starts walking toward the cafe. Sky's heart pounds. This is it. This is the moment. She steps forward. Her legs wobble. Her voice is barely a whisper. Sir. He doesn't hear her. Sky tries again. Louder this time. Sir. He stops. Turns. His eyes land on her. A small, soaking wet girl in a broken purple jacket. Snow in her hair. Tears frozen on her cheeks. For a second. He just stares. Sky's voice cracks. Sir. My mom didn't wake up. The words hang in the air. The wind stops. The snow stops. The world stops. Dante Voss goes pale. His expression shifts. Confusion. Shock. Something deeper. He takes a step toward her. Sky holds up the business card with shaking hands. She said you'd help. Dante stares at the card. Then at a Sky. His jaw tightens. His hands clench. For a long moment he says nothing. Then, in a voice so quiet it's almost lost in the wind, he whispers, Who is your mother? Sky's lips tremble. A tear rolls down her cheek. She said you owe us. Dante's face goes white. His eyes search hers, looking for something, finding it. He kneels in the snow, right there, in his expensive coat, in the freezing cold. He kneels in front of a 7-year-old girl he's never met. His voice shakes. Show me. Dante kneels in the snow, staring at Sky. His hands are shaking. He reaches out slowly, takes the business card from her frozen fingers. It's his card, his private line, the one he only gives to people who matter. But it's old, worn at the edges, like someone held it every day for years. He turns it over. On the back in handwriting he recognizes instantly. It says, if anything ever happens, find him. He owes us a lot. The world tilts. Dante's throat closes. He looks at Sky again. Really looks at her. Dark curls, brown skin, small nose. But her eyes are gray, just like his. His stomach drops. Who is your mother? He whispers. Sky's voice is barely audible. Her name is Maya. Maya Rivers. Dante stops breathing. Maya. The woman he met 10 years ago. The woman who made him laugh when nothing else could. The woman who disappeared without a word. He thought she left because she didn't want him. He thought she moved on. But she didn't leave. She stayed. And she had a child. His child. Dante's vision blurs. He stares at Sky and suddenly he sees it. The shape of her face, the way she tilts her head, the stubborn set of her jaw. She looks like him. And he had no idea. Sky tugs on his coat. "Sir, please. My mom needs help. She's not waking up." Dante snaps back to reality. He stands, grabs Sky's hand. "Come with me. Now." He pulls her toward the black car. Sky stumbles. Her legs barely work. Dante doesn't wait. He scoops her up in his arms. She's so light. Too light. Her body is freezing. Her lips are blue. "Hold on," he says. His voice is rough, desperate. He yanks the car door open and sets her inside. The heat is blasting. Sky gasps as warmth hits her skin. Dante climbs into the driver's seat. His hands grip the steering wheel so hard his knuckles turn white. "Where is she?" he asks. Sky's teeth chatter. The trailer. On the mountain road. Past the old bridge. Dante's jaw tightens. He knows that area. It's where the workers live. The ones who sort materials at his plant. The ones he never visits. The ones he forgot about. Guilt slams into him like a freight train. He floors the gas pedal. The car roars to life. Snow sprays behind them as they tear through the streets. Sky sits in the passenger seat, shivering, her hands pressed against the heater vents. Dante glances at her. "How long has she been like this?" Sky's voice cracks. "Since this morning. She didn't wake up. I tried. I shook her, but she didn't move." Dante's chest tightens. "How long has she been sick?" Sky looks down. "A long time. She coughs every night. She tries to be quiet. But I hear her." Dante's hands shake on the wheel. "Does she work at the Altura plant?" Sky nods. "Section C. She says the air smells bad, but she can't quit. We need the money." Dante's stomach churns. Section C. He knows what happens in Section C. The chemical processing, the ventilation problems, the leaks they buried in reports, the leaks he signed off on because fixing them would cost too much. His vision blurs. He blinks hard. Sky looks at him. "Sir, are you okay?" Dante's voice is raw. "No." Sky frowns. "Why are you crying?" Dante didn't realize he was. He wipes his face quickly. "Because I made a mistake, Sky. A terrible mistake." Sky tilts her head. "Can you fix it?" Dante's throat tightens. "I don't know." Sky reaches over, puts her small hand on his arm. "My mom says everyone makes mistakes, but good people try to fix them." Dante looks at her. At this, brave, freezing, exhausted little girl who walked miles through a blizzard to save her mother. His daughter. His voice breaks. "I'm going to fix this, Sky, I swear." Sky nods. "Okay." She believes him. Just like that. No questions. No doubt. She believes him. Dante's chest cracks open. He presses harder on the gas. The car flies through the snow, past the town, past the old bridge, toward the mountain, toward the trailer, toward the woman he thought he lost, toward the truth he never knew existed. Sky stares out the window. Her breath fogs the glass. She whispers, "Hurry, sir. Please hurry." Dante's voice is steady now. "I'm not letting her go, Sky. Not this time." The car skids to a stop outside the trailer. Dante doesn't wait. He throws the door open and runs. Sky stumbles out behind him, her legs still weak. "This way," she shouts. Dante follows her to the door. It's unlocked. He pushes it open. The inside is freezing, colder than outside. The heater is broken. Sky points down the narrow hallway. She's in there. Dante's heart hammers in his chest. He walks forward. Every step feels like it takes forever. He reaches the doorway and stops. Maya is lying on the bed. Her face is pale, almost gray. Her lips are blue. Her chest rises and falls in shallow, painful breaths. Dante's knees nearly buckle. It's her. After 10 years, it's really her. But she looks nothing like he remembers. She's thin, too thin. Her cheeks are hollow. Her hair is dull. Her hands are cracked and red from work. This isn't the woman who laughed with him under the stars. This is someone the world broke. Someone his company broke. Dante moves to the bed. He kneels beside her. His hands hover over her face. He's afraid to touch her. Afraid she'll disappear. Maya, he whispers. She doesn't respond. Sky appears beside him, tears streaming down her face. She won't wake up. I tried. I tried so hard. Dante's throat tightens. He checks Maya's pulse. It's there, but it's weak. Too weak. He presses his ear to her chest. Her breathing is labored, rattling. His stomach twists. Sky, how long has she been coughing? Sky's voice shakes. Months. Maybe longer. She said it was just a cold, but it never went away. Dante closes his eyes. He pulls out his phone. Dials. This is Dante Voss. I need an ambulance. Now. Mountain Road, past the old bridge. The trailer park. It's an emergency. The operator asks questions. Dante cuts her off. Respiratory failure. Possible toxic exposure. Send the best team you have. I don't care what it costs. He hangs up. Sky grabs his sleeve. Is she going to die? Dante looks at her wide, terrified eyes, at the hope she's still clinging to. He could lie, say everything will be fine, but he doesn't. She's in danger, Sky, but she's still breathing. That means we have time. Sky's lip trembles. You promise? Dante's voice cracks. I promise I'll do everything I can. Sky nods. Then she climbs onto the bed. She curls up next to her mother. She takes Maya's cold hand and holds it tight. Mom, help is coming, she whispers. You just have to hold on a little longer. Dante watches them. Mother and daughter. The two people he should have protected. The two people he abandoned without knowing it. His fault. All of it. He stands, walks to the window. Outside, the snow is still falling. Inside, the silence is deafening. Dante clenches his fists. His voice is barely audible. I didn't know, Maya. I swear I didn't know. He turns back to the bed. Sky is still holding her mother's hand, still whispering to her. You're going to be okay, Mom. I found him. Just like you said. He's here. Dante's chest tightens. He walks back to the bed, kneels beside Sky. Sky, can I ask you something? She looks at him. Did your mom ever talk about me? Sky nods. She said you were the kindest person she ever met. She said you made her feel safe. Dante's vision blurs. She said you didn't mean to leave her, that sometimes people just get lost. A tear rolls down Dante's cheek. She's right. I did get lost. Sky tilts her head. But you're here now. Dante nods. I'm here now. In the distance, sirens wail. The ambulance is coming. Sky's eyes light up. They're coming, Mom. Hear that? Maya doesn't respond, but her chest still rises, still falls, still fights. Dante puts his hand over Sky's. Together they hold Maya's hand, waiting, hoping, praying. Sky looks at Dante. Sir, what's your name? Your real name? Dante swallows hard. Dante, my name is Dante. Sky nods. Thank you, Dante, for coming. Dante's voice breaks. Thank you, Sky, for finding me. The sirens get louder, closer. The door bursts open. Paramedics flood in. They rush to Maya, checking vitals, shouting instructions, preparing equipment. Sky won't let go of her mother's hand. Please save her, she begs. Please. One of the paramedics looks at Dante. Sir, we need to move her now. Dante nods. He gently pulls Sky back. Let them work, Sky. Sky sobs into his coat. Dante holds her tight. As they lift Maya onto the stretcher, her eyes flutter. Just for a second. Sky gasps. Mom! But Maya's eyes close again. They wheel her out. Dante and Sky follow, into the ambulance, into the unknown, into the fight for Maya's life. The ambulance tears through the storm. Sirens scream. Lights flash. Inside, the paramedics work fast. Oxygen mask, IV lines, heart monitor beeping. Maya lies unconscious on the stretcher. Sky sits in the corner, knees pulled to her chest, eyes locked on her mother. Dante sits beside her. His hands are clenched. His jaw is tight. He watches every breath Maya takes, every shallow rise of her chest. One of the paramedics glances at Dante. How long has she been exposed? Dante's stomach drops. Exposed? The paramedic nods. To whatever caused this. Her lungs are severely damaged. This isn't just illness. This is chemical exposure. Dante's blood runs cold. Sky looks up. The plant, she whispers. Dante turns to her. What? Sky's voice shakes. Mom works at your plant. Altura Processing. She said the air in Section C smells bad, like metal and something burning. Dante's throat closes. Section C, the chemical sorting area. The ventilation system that's been failing for 2 years. The reports he ignored because the repairs would cost millions. Sky continues, her voice breaking. She said she couldn't quit. We need the money. She said she had no choice. Dante's chest cracks open. He looks at Maya, at the woman who poisoned herself working for him, at the woman who stayed silent because she was desperate. His voice is barely audible. How long has she been coughing, Sky? Sky wipes her eyes. Months, maybe 6. She tried to hide it, but I heard her every night. 6 months. Dante's vision blurs. The paramedic looks at him. Sir, do you know what chemicals she was exposed to? Dante nods slowly. Yes, I know exactly what she was exposed to. The paramedic's eyes narrow. We need that information. Now. Dante pulls out his phone. His hands shake as he dials. A voice answers. Operations, how can I help you? Dante's voice is ice. This is Dante Voss. I need the full chemical inventory for Section C at Altura Processing. Every compound, every exposure risk. Send it to St. Mary's Hospital Emergency Department. Now. Sir, that information is classified. I don't care. Send it, or I'll have you fired before you finish this sentence. He hangs up. The paramedic nods. That'll help. Dante stares at Maya. Sky leans against his arm. Dante. He looks down at her. Did my mom get sick because of your plant? Dante's throat tightens. He could lie. He could say he doesn't know, but Sky deserves the truth. Yes, he whispers. She did. Sky's face crumples. Why didn't you fix it? Dante's voice breaks. Because I didn't know it was broken. I should have. But I didn't. Sky wipes her nose. Are other people sick too? Dante closes his eyes. I don't know, Sky, but I'm going to find out. Sky looks at her mother, at the oxygen mask covering her face, at the IV in her arm, at the monitor beeping steadily. She said you were a good person. Dante flinches. She was wrong. Sky shakes her head. No, she said good people make mistakes, but they fix them. Dante looks at her, at this 7-year-old girl who just walked through a blizzard, who trusted a stranger with her mother's life, who still believes in him even after learning the truth. His voice cracks. I'm going to fix this, Sky. All of it. Sky nods. I know. The ambulance lurches. They're slowing down. The paramedic looks out the window. We're here, St. Mary's. The doors burst open. Cold air rushes in. Doctors swarm the ambulance. They pull Maya's stretcher out. Sky tries to follow. A nurse stops her. Honey, you need to wait. No! Sky screams. I'm not leaving her. Dante steps forward. She stays with me. The nurse looks at him, at his expensive coat, his authoritative tone. She nods. Dante takes Sky's hand. Together they follow the stretcher inside. Through the bright hallways, past the waiting room, into the ICU. Doctors surround Maya, shouting orders, checking vitals, preparing equipment. Sky stands at the window, pressing her hands against the glass. Tears stream down her face. Dante stands beside her. His reflection stares back at him. A man who built an empire. A man who forgot to check if his empire was killing people. A man who has a daughter he never knew existed. A man who might lose everything that actually matters. Sky's voice is small. Dante? Yeah? Do you think she knows you're here? Dante's vision blurs. I hope so, Sky. Sky leans against him. Me too. Inside the ICU, the machines beep steadily. Maya fights, and Dante stands at the window, watching, waiting, praying he's not too late. The hospital doors slide open. Dante and Sky rush inside. The warmth hits them immediately, but neither of them feels warm. Sky's eyes are wide, terrified. Dante's jaw is clenched so tight it hurts. A nurse approaches. Are you family? Dante doesn't hesitate. Yes, the nurse nods. Follow me. They walk through sterile hallways, past rooms full of sick people, past machines beeping, past doctors moving fast. Sky grips Dante's hand tighter with every step. The nurse stops at a door. She's in here, but I need to warn you. Dante pushes past her. He steps into the room and freezes. Maya is lying in the hospital bed, tubes everywhere, wires attached to her chest, oxygen mask covering her face. Her skin is almost translucent. Her lips are still blue. The heart monitor beeps slowly, too slowly. Dante can't move. He can't breathe. Sky pushes past him. She runs to the bed. Mom! She climbs onto the chair beside Maya, grabs her mother's hand. Mom, it's me. It's Sky. I'm here. Maya doesn't respond. Sky's voice cracks. Mom, please wake up. Please. A doctor enters, young, serious, exhausted. Are you the family? Dante nods. The doctor looks at his clipboard. She's in critical condition, severe respiratory collapse. Her lungs are barely functioning. Sky sobs. The doctor continues. We're doing everything we can, but I need to know, what was she exposed to? Dante's voice is hoarse. Industrial chemicals, cadmium compounds, benzene, possibly arsenic. The doctor's face darkens. For how long? Dante swallows. 6 months, maybe longer. The doctor closes his eyes. That's a long time. Dante's chest tightens. Can you save her? The doctor hesitates. We're trying, but her body is shutting down. The damage is extensive. Sky looks up, tears streaming. You have to save her. You have to. The doctor's expression softens. We're doing our best, sweetheart. He leaves. Dante walks to the bed. He stands beside Sky, looks down at Maya, at the woman he loved, the woman he lost, the woman who never stopped waiting for him. His voice breaks. Maya, I'm so sorry. Sky looks up at him. Why are you sorry? Dante's throat tightens. Because this is my fault. Sky frowns. How? Dante kneels beside her. His eyes are red. Your mom got sick because of my company, because I didn't fix the problems, because I cared more about money than people. Sky stares at him. But you didn't know she was there. Dante shakes his head. That doesn't matter. I should have known. I should have checked. Sky's lip trembles. Do you wish you knew about me? Dante's heart shatters. He looks at Sky, at her small face, her gray eyes, her mother's nose. More than anything, he whispers. Sky climbs into his lap. She wraps her arms around his neck. It's okay, Dante. You're here now. Dante holds her. This brave little girl, his daughter, the daughter he never knew he had. He buries his face in her hair and cries. For the first time in years, Dante Voss cries. Sky doesn't say anything. She just holds him. The way her mother probably held him once. Minutes pass, hours pass. Sky falls asleep in his arms. Dante doesn't move. He sits in the chair, holding Sky, watching Maya. The machines beep steadily. Each beep is a promise. She's still alive, still fighting. Dante whispers into the silence. Don't leave her, Maya. Please don't leave her. She needs you. His voice cracks. I need you. Outside, the storm rages. Inside, the machines hum. And Dante makes a silent promise. If Maya survives, he'll give Sky everything, every dollar, every resource, every second of his life. He'll shut down Section C. He'll investigate every plant. He'll make sure no one else suffers like Maya did. But first, Maya has to survive. She has to. Dante looks at Sky sleeping in his arms, then at Maya fighting for every breath. Please, he whispers to whoever's listening. Please don't take her. Not yet. Not like this. The heart monitor beeps, steady, slow, but steady, and Dante holds on, to Sky, to hope, to the fragile thread connecting them all. He closes his eyes and waits, for a miracle, or a goodbye. He doesn't know which one is coming, but he'll be here, for both of them, no matter what happens next. 3 hours pass. Sky is still asleep in Dante's arms. Her breathing is soft, steady, peaceful, nothing like her mother's. Maya's breathing rattles, struggles, fights for every second. The machines keep beeping, but the numbers on the monitors are dropping. Slowly, Dante sees it. He's been watching for hours. Oxygen levels falling, heart rate slowing, blood pressure dropping. The door opens. The doctor walks in. His face is grim. Dante's stomach sinks. What's happening? The doctor checks the monitors. Her body isn't responding. The damage is too severe. Dante's throat closes. What does that mean? The doctor meets his eyes. It means we're running out of options. Sky stirs in Dante's arms. She blinks awake. Dante? He forces a smile. I'm here. Sky looks at her mother, at the machines, at the doctor's face. Her voice is small. Is she getting worse? The doctor kneels beside her. Your mom is very sick, sweetheart. We're doing everything we can. Sky's lip trembles. But she's going to be okay, right? The doctor hesitates. That hesitation says everything. Sky's face crumples. No, she has to be okay. She climbs out of Dante's lap, runs to the bed, grabs her mother's hand. Mom, wake up, please. I need you. Maya doesn't move. Sky sobs. Mom, I can't do this without you. Please don't leave me. Dante's chest cracks wide open. He walks to the bed, puts his hand on Sky's shoulder. She turns and buries her face in his stomach. She's dying, isn't she? Dante's throat burns. He wants to lie. He wants to tell her everything will be fine. But Sky deserves the truth. She's in danger, Sky. Real danger. Sky's sobs shake her whole body. Dante picks her up, holds her tight. She clings to him like he's the only solid thing in the world. The doctor speaks quietly. We're moving her to intensive care. We'll monitor her closely. If there's any change, I'll let you know immediately. Dante nods. The doctor leaves. Sky pulls back, looks at Dante. Her face is soaked with tears. I walked so far to find you. I thought if I found you, everything would be okay. Dante's vision blurs. You did everything right, Sky. Sky shakes her head. Then why isn't she waking up? Dante has no answer. He just holds her. A nurse enters. We need to move her now. They wheel Maya's bed out of the room. Sky reaches for her mother. Mom, Mom. Dante holds her back. Let them help her, Sky. Sky screams. No, I want to stay with her. Please, sweetheart, let them work. Sky collapses in his arms. Her screams turn to sobs. They follow the bed down the hallway, into the ICU, through double doors marked, Family Beyond This Point. A nurse stops them. You can't go in, only during visiting hours. Sky's eyes go wide. But that's my mom. The nurse's voice is gentle but firm. I know, honey, but she needs rest. So do you. Sky looks at Dante, desperate, pleading. Dante, please, I can't leave her. Dante's jaw tightens. He looks at the nurse. I'll pay for a private room, whatever it costs. Just let her stay close. The nurse shakes her head. Sir, it's not about money. It's hospital policy. I don't care about policy. His voice is steel. That little girl just walked miles through a blizzard to save her mother. She's not leaving her side. Find a way. The nurse hesitates, then nods. I'll see what I can do. She leaves. Dante and Sky sit in the hallway. Through the window, they can see Maya's room. Doctors moving around her, machines flashing, alarms beeping. Sky presses her hand against the glass. She looks so small. Dante's voice cracks. She's stronger than she looks. Sky looks up at him. Do you love her? Dante freezes. He looks at Maya through the glass. At the woman he lost. The woman who carried his child. The woman who worked herself to death for him without his knowing. His voice is barely a whisper. Yes, I do. Sky leans against him. Good. Because she loves you. Dante's throat closes. How do you know? Sky's voice is soft. Because she kept your card. For 10 years. She never threw it away. Dante closes his eyes. A tear rolls down his cheek. Inside the ICU, an alarm suddenly blares. Doctors rush to Maya's room. Sky jumps up. What's happening? Dante's blood runs cold. Through the window, he sees chaos. Doctors shouting, machines screaming, Maya's body jerking. Sky screams. Mom! Dante grabs her, holds her tight. Don't look, Sky, don't look. But Sky can't look away. Neither can Dante. They watch, helpless, terrified, as Maya fights for her life. The alarms stop. The chaos slows. Doctors step back from Maya's bed. One by one, they leave the room. Sky's voice is barely a whisper. Is she? Dante holds his breath. A doctor walks out. His face is unreadable. She's stable, for now. Sky collapses against Dante. Relief floods through him, but the doctor's expression doesn't match the words. Stable doesn't mean safe. It just means alive. For now. Sky wipes her face. Can I see her? The doctor nods. 5 minutes, that's all. Sky doesn't waste a second. She runs to the door. A nurse opens it for her. Sky walks to the bed, climbs onto the chair, takes her mother's hand. Mom, I'm here, it's me. Maya doesn't move, but her chest rises, falls, rises again. Sky leans close. I'm not going anywhere, Mom, I promise. Dante watches from the doorway, his throat tight, his heart breaking. A nurse approaches him, older, kind eyes. Sir? Dante turns. We found these in her bag. She holds out a small cardboard box, worn, taped shut, like it's been opened and closed 100 times. What is it? The nurse's voice is gentle. Letters, addressed to you. Dante's blood runs cold. He takes the box. His hands shake. Thank you. The nurse nods and walks away. Dante stares at the box. His name is written on top. In Maya's handwriting. He sits in the hallway, opens the box. Inside are letters, dozens of them, all sealed, all addressed to him, all dated. The first one is from 10 years ago. Dante's hands tremble as he opens it. The paper is thin, fragile. He reads, Dante, I don't know if you'll ever read this, but I had to write it anyway. I left because I was scared. Not of you, of myself, of what I felt for you. I didn't know how to be with someone like you, someone who had everything, when I had nothing. I'm sorry. Dante's vision blurs. He opens the second letter. It's been 2 years. I'm still thinking about you. I wonder if you think about me. I got a job at your plant, Altura Processing. I didn't know it was yours at first. I wanted to call you, but I was too ashamed. I left you without a word. Why would you want to hear from me? Dante's chest tightens. He opens another. I'm pregnant. I don't know if I should tell you. You have your life, your empire. What would you want with a child? With me? I've decided to keep it quiet. She deserves better than a father who doesn't know she exists. Dante's hands shake so hard he almost drops the letter. She. A daughter. He opens the next one. Her name is Sky. She has your eyes. She asks about you sometimes. I tell her you're a good man, that you're busy, that you didn't leave us. You just didn't know we were here. Dante can't breathe. He opens more letters, one after another. The air in Section C smells wrong. We all know it, but no one says anything. We need the jobs. I'm coughing now. It won't stop. I try to hide it from Sky. I'm getting sicker. I don't think I'm going to make it much longer. If you ever read this, please take care of her. Please don't let her grow up alone. The last letter is dated 2 weeks ago. Dante opens it with shaking hands. Dante, if something happens to me, she deserves to know who you are. She's 7. She's smart. She's brave. She's everything good about both of us. I forgive you for not knowing. How could you? I never told you. But now you know. And I'm asking you, begging you, take care of our daughter. Dante's face is soaked with tears. He looks up. Through the window, Sky is holding Maya's hand, talking to her, smiling even though her mother can't see. Dante's chest cracks open. Our daughter. Sky is his daughter. Not just a child he's helping. His blood, his family, his responsibility. He stands, walks to the window. Sky looks up, sees him watching. She waves. A small, sad wave. Dante waves back, his throat burning, his heart shattered. He whispers to the glass, I've got her, Maya. I promise. I've got her. Inside the room, Maya's monitor beeps. Steady, slow, but steady. And Dante stands guard, over the woman he lost and the daughter he just found. Dante can't stop reading. He opens another letter, then another. Each one cuts deeper than the last. Sky turned 3 today. She asked why she doesn't have a daddy. I didn't know what to say. So I told her you were far away, working, making the world better. She said, when will he come home? I said, someday. I hope I'm not lying to her. Dante's throat burns. He wipes his face, keeps reading. Sky drew a picture of you today. She's never met you, but she drew you anyway. She gave you a cape, said you must be a superhero. I didn't have the heart to tell her the truth, that you don't even know she exists. Dante closes his eyes. Another letter. I tried to write to you at your office. 3 times. They never let the letters through. Security said you don't accept personal mail. I understand. You're important. Busy. I'm just someone you used to know. Dante's hands clench. He remembers that policy. He made it himself, to avoid distractions, and it kept Maya's letters from ever reaching him. He opens the next one. I saw you on TV today. You were opening a new building. Smiling. Shaking hands. Sky saw you too. She said, Mom, that man looks like me. I had to leave the room so she wouldn't see me cry. Dante's chest tightens. Another letter. The cough is getting worse. I can't hide it anymore. Sky knows something's wrong. She keeps asking if I'm okay. I keep lying, telling her I'm fine. But I'm not fine, Dante. I'm scared. Dante's vision blurs. He reads faster now. They moved me to Section C full-time. The pay is better. But the air, something's wrong with the air. Everyone knows it. No one talks about it. We need the jobs too much. Another letter. I went to the hospital. They said my lungs are damaged. They asked what I was exposed to. I told them I work at Altura Processing. They didn't ask any more questions. Dante's stomach turns. He knows why. His lawyers made sure complaints disappeared, made sure workers stayed quiet, made sure nothing reached him. He opens another letter. Sky is taking care of me now. She's 7. 7 years old. And she's making me soup, tucking me in. She shouldn't have to do this. She should be playing, laughing, being a kid. Instead, she's watching her mother die. Dante can't breathe. The last letter is short, just a few lines. Dante, I'm out of time. I can feel it. If you ever find these letters, know this. I never stopped loving you. I never blamed you. You didn't know. How could you? But Sky, she's innocent. She deserves everything. Please, if I don't make it, take care of her. Love her the way I couldn't love you. She's the best thing we ever made. Dante drops the letter. His hands won't stop shaking. He looks up. Through the window, Sky is asleep in the chair, her head resting on Maya's bed, her hand still holding her mother's. Dante stands, walks to the door, opens it quietly, steps inside. The room is dim, peaceful. The machines beep softly. Dante approaches the bed, looks down at Maya, at her pale face, her closed eyes, her shallow breaths. He kneels beside her. His voice is barely a whisper. I got your letters, Maya. All of them. His throat tightens. I'm so sorry I never saw them before. I'm sorry I didn't know about Sky. I'm sorry I built something that hurt you. A tear rolls down his cheek. But I'm here now, and I'm not going anywhere. He looks at Sky, at his daughter, sleeping peacefully, trusting him completely. Dante's voice breaks. I've got her, Maya, I swear. I'll give her everything. I'll protect her. I'll love her the way you loved me. He reaches out, touches Maya's hand. It's cold, but her pulse is still there. Faint, but there. Don't give up, he whispers. Please don't give up. She needs you. His voice cracks. I need you. Maya doesn't respond, but her chest rises, falls, rises again, still fighting. Dante closes his eyes and prays to a God he's not sure he believes in. Prays for a miracle. Prays for forgiveness. Prays for time. Time to make things right. Time to be the father Sky deserves. Time to tell Maya he never stopped thinking about her. The machines beep, steady, slow, but steady. And Dante stays, kneeling beside the bed, holding Maya's hand, watching Sky sleep, knowing everything has changed, knowing he can never go back to who he was, knowing he doesn't want to. Sky wakes to darkness. She blinks, rubs her eyes. For a second she forgets where she is. Then she sees the machines, the tubes, her mother. Reality crashes back. She looks around. Dante is sitting in the corner, his head in his hands, his shoulders shaking. Sky's chest tightens. Dante? He looks up. His eyes are red, swollen. He's been crying. Sky climbs out of the chair, walks over to him. Are you sad? Dante wipes his face quickly. I'm okay, Sky. Sky tilts her head. She's seen enough fake smiles to know when someone's lying. You don't look okay. Dante's throat tightens. Sky sits beside him. Her small hand touches his arm. You look like you lost something. Dante's chest cracks. This 7-year-old girl sees right through him. I did lose something, he whispers. Sky's voice is soft. What did you lose? Dante looks at her gray eyes, her concerned face, her innocent trust. He could lie. He could say nothing. But Sky deserves honesty. Time, he says quietly. I lost a lot of time. Sky frowns. With who? Dante's voice breaks. With your mom. And with you. Sky's eyes widen. With me? Dante nods. He wants to tell her everything. That she's his daughter. That he never knew she existed. That he would have been there if he'd known. But the words stick in his throat. So he says something simpler. I should have been there for you both. But I wasn't. Sky studies his face. Is that why you're crying? Dante nods. Sky leans against him. It's okay to cry. Mom cries sometimes too. Dante's throat burns. Does she? Sky nods. At night. When she thinks I'm asleep, she cries and looks at a picture. Dante's heart stops. What picture? Sky's voice is quiet. A picture of you. You're younger. You're smiling. Dante closes his eyes. He remembers that picture. The night they met. The night everything felt possible. Sky continues. She says you were the only good thing she ever lost. Dante's chest shatters. She said that? Sky nods. I asked her why she didn't find you. She said some people are too bright to look at for too long, that you'd burn your eyes if you tried. Dante's vision blurs. What else did she say? Sky thinks for a moment. She said you made her feel like she mattered, like she was someone important. A tear rolls down Dante's cheek. She was important. She is important. Sky looks up at him. Then why did you leave her alone? The question hits like a sledgehammer. Dante flinches. Sky's voice is small, confused. Mom always cried when she thought I was asleep. She said you were the only good thing she ever lost. Why did she lose you? Dante swallows hard. I didn't leave her, Sky. Sky frowns. Then where were you? Dante's voice cracks. I didn't know she needed me. I didn't know you existed. Sky's eyes widen. You didn't know about me. Dante shakes his head. No, I didn't. Sky goes quiet. Processing. Why didn't she tell you? Dante's throat tightens. I don't know. Maybe she thought I wouldn't care. Sky's voice is firm. But you do care. Right? Dante looks at her. At this brave little girl who walked through a blizzard. Who trusted him completely. Who deserves the truth. More than anything, he whispers. Sky nods. Good. She climbs into his lap, wraps her arms around his neck. You can tell me the truth, Dante. I don't break easily. Dante holds her tight, his chest heaving. What didn't you know? Sky asks softly. Dante's voice is barely audible. Everything. Sky pulls back, looks at him. What do you mean? Dante takes a breath. This is it. The moment he tells her. But before he can speak, an alarm blares. Loud, urgent, they both jump. Dante's head snaps toward the bed. Maya's monitor is flashing red. Her chest is heaving, struggling. Sky screams. Mom! Nurses rush in. Dante grabs Sky. Don't look, Sky. But she's already looking. Watching as doctors swarm her mother. Watching as machines scream. Watching as her mother fights for every breath. Sky's sobs shake her entire body. No, 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 Mom, please. Dante holds her, his own tears falling. Stay with us, Maya, he whispers. Please stay. The room erupts in chaos. Doctors shouting, machines beeping, Sky crying. And Dante holding his daughter, praying her mother survives long enough for him to tell them both the truth. The truth that should have been told 10 years ago. The truth that might be too late. The alarms stop. The doctors step back. One by one, they leave the room. Sky is still sobbing in Dante's arms. Is she okay? Please tell me she's okay. A doctor approaches. His face is exhausted. She's stable again. But barely. Sky's whole body trembles. What does that mean? The doctor kneels. It means your mom is fighting very hard. But her body is tired. Sky's voice cracks. Can I stay with her? The doctor nods. Yes. But you need to rest too. Sky shakes her head. I'm not leaving her. The doctor looks at Dante. Keep an eye on her. She's exhausted. Dante nods. The doctor leaves. Sky climbs back into the chair beside Maya's bed. She takes her mother's hand. Mom, I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Dante sits in the corner, watching. Hours pass. Midnight comes. Then 1 in the morning. Then 2. Sky refuses to sleep. She talks to her mother, telling her stories. Remember when I brought home that stray cat? You said we couldn't keep it. But I named him anyway. I called him Mr. Whiskers. Her voice is soft, gentle. You let me feed him every day, even though we barely had food for us. Sky smiles through her tears. You're the best mom in the world, you know that? Dante's chest tightens. Sky continues. I'm sorry I complained about my jacket. I know you worked hard to buy it. I'm sorry I said the soup was too salty last week. I'm sorry I didn't help you more. Her voice breaks. I should have helped you more. Dante stands, walks to the bed, kneels beside Sky. Sky, this isn't your fault. Sky looks at him, tears streaming. But if I'd been better, maybe she wouldn't be so tired. Dante's heart breaks. No, Sky. Your mom is sick because of things you couldn't control, things I should have fixed. Sky wipes her nose. You keep saying that, but I still don't understand. Dante takes a breath. Your mom got sick working for me, at my plant, because I didn't make it safe enough. Sky's eyes widen. So it really is your fault? Dante nods. Yes, it is. Sky stares at him. For a long moment, she says nothing. Then her small voice cuts through the silence. But you're trying to fix it now, right? Dante's throat tightens. Yes, I am. Sky nods slowly. Then you're still a good person. Dante's vision blurs. How can you say that? Sky looks at her mother. Because Mom said good people make mistakes. But they don't run away. They stay. They fix things. She looks back at Dante. You're still here, so you must be good. Dante can't speak. This child, this incredible child, his daughter, forgiving him when she has every right to hate him. Sky yawns. Her eyes droop. I'm tired, Dante. Then sleep, sweetheart. Sky shakes her head. But what if she wakes up and I'm not here? Dante's voice is gentle. Then I'll wake you. I promise. Sky hesitates, then nods. She climbs onto the hospital bed. Carefully, so carefully. She curls up beside her mother, her head on Maya's shoulder, her hand still holding Maya's hand. Within minutes, she's asleep. Dante watches them, mother and daughter, both exhausted, both fighting. He pulls a blanket over Sky, then sits in the chair beside the bed. He looks at Maya, at her pale face, at her shallow breaths. He whispers into the darkness. I didn't know, Maya. I swear I didn't know. His voice cracks. But I know now, and I'm going to take care of her. I'm going to give her everything you couldn't. Not because you failed, but because you did everything alone. A tear rolls down his cheek. You shouldn't have been alone. I should have been there. He reaches out, takes Maya's other hand. If you can hear me, please hold on. Sky needs you. His voice breaks. I need you. The machines beep softly. Maya's chest rises, falls, rises again. Dante closes his eyes, and for the first time in years he prays. Not for money, not for success, not for power. He prays for one thing, for Maya to wake up, so Sky can have her mother, so he can tell Maya he's sorry, so they can be a family, the family they should have been 10 years ago. The night stretches on. Dante doesn't move. He sits, holding Maya's hand, watching Sky sleep, guarding them both, like he should have done from the beginning. Outside, the snow finally stops falling. Inside, the machines hum, and 3 broken souls rest, waiting for morning, waiting for answers, waiting for hope. Dawn breaks. Gray light filters through the hospital window. Dante hasn't slept. Sky is still curled beside her mother, both breathing softly. Dante's phone buzzes. He steps into the hallway. Answers. What? His assistant's voice is urgent. Sir, the board is demanding a meeting, now. Dante's jaw tightens. Tell them I'm unavailable. Sir, they're threatening to remove you. The Section C reports leaked. The media has them. Dante's blood runs cold. How? Someone inside the company. The press is calling it a cover-up. They're saying you knowingly poisoned workers. Dante closes his eyes. Schedule the meeting. Video call, 1 hour. He hangs up, walks back into the room. Sky is awake now, looking at him. Do you have to go? Dante shakes his head. I'm not leaving. Sky's voice is small. You look worried. Dante sits beside her. There are some problems at work, but I'm going to handle them from here. Sky nods. Is it about the plant? About Section C? Dante's chest tightens. Yes. Sky looks at her mother. Are you going to shut it down? Dante's voice is firm. Yes. Today. Sky looks back at him. Will you get in trouble? Dante almost laughs. Probably. Sky reaches for his hand. Thank you. Dante's throat burns. An hour later, he's on a video call. 8 board members on screen, all angry, all shouting. Dante sits in the hospital hallway. His voice is steel. Quiet. They stop. One of them speaks. Dante, you can't shut down Section C. It's our most profitable division. Dante's voice is cold. I can. And I will. Another board member leans forward. The lawsuits alone will bankrupt us. Then we go bankrupt. Silence. They stare at him like he's lost his mind. You can't be serious. Dante's jaw tightens. I'm completely serious. Shut down Altura Processing. Immediately. Dante, think about what you're saying. I have thought about it. For the last 12 hours. While I watched a woman die because we poisoned her. The board goes quiet. Release every buried report, every safety violation, every complaint we ignored. That's corporate suicide. I don't care. Dante's voice rises. We hurt people, we killed people, and we knew. One board member's voice is venomous. You signed off on those reports, Dante. You're just as guilty. Dante's voice doesn't waver. I know. And I'm going to fix it. This will destroy you. Then it destroys me. Another voice. We'll vote you out. Right now. Dante leans toward the camera. Try it. I still own 51%. You can't touch me. Silence. Shut it down. All of it. Today. Or I'll shut down the entire company. He ends the call. His hands are shaking, but his mind is clear. Sky appears in the doorway. Did you do it? Dante nods. I did. Sky walks to him, hugs him. Mom would be proud. Dante's vision blurs. He holds her tight. His phone buzzes again. He ignores it. It keeps buzzing. Sky pulls back. You should answer it. Dante checks the screen. It's a news alert. He opens it. The headline reads, Voss Industries shuts down controversial plant amid worker safety scandal. Below it, his face, his name, his company, everything he built, burning. Sky looks at the screen. Is that bad? Dante looks at her worried face, at her innocent trust. No, Sky. That's good. Sky smiles. Good. She takes his hand. Come on, Mom might wake up soon. They walk back to the room. Maya is still unconscious, but her breathing seems stronger, less labored. Dante sits beside the bed. Sky climbs back into her chair. Another alert buzzes, then another. Dante's phone explodes with notifications, calls, emails, messages, all demanding answers. He turns the phone off. Sky looks at him. You're really not going to answer? Dante shakes his head. They're not important right now. Sky tilts her head. What is important? Dante looks at Maya, then at Sky. You two. You're what's important. Sky smiles. You're getting better at this. Dante almost laughs. At what? Being a dad. Dante freezes. Sky's eyes widen. I didn't mean... Dante's throat tightens. Sky. Sky looks down. Sorry. I don't know why I said that. Dante kneels in front of her, takes her hands. Sky, there's something I need to tell you. Sky looks up, her gray eyes wide, scared. What? Dante takes a breath. This is it. The moment he tells her the truth. But before he can speak, the door opens. A doctor rushes in, his face urgent. Her vitals are dropping. We need to move her to surgery, now. Sky gasps. Surgery? The doctor nods. Her lungs are failing. If we don't operate now, she won't make it through the day. Dante's world stops. Sky screams, "No, you can't take her!" The doctor's voice is firm but gentle. It's her only chance. Nurses flood the room. They start disconnecting monitors, preparing to move the bed. Sky grabs her mother's hand. "Mom! Mom!" Dante pulls Sky back. She fights him. "Let me go. I need to stay with her." Sky, they're trying to save her. Sky collapses in his arms, sobbing. They wheel Maya out, fast, urgent. The door closes behind them, and Dante is left holding his daughter, while her mother fights for her life in surgery, knowing he might never get the chance to tell Maya the truth. That Sky is theirs, that he's sorry, that he loves them both. The waiting room is cold, empty, silent. Sky sits on a plastic chair. Her legs don't reach the floor. She swings them back and forth, staring at the double doors, the ones her mother disappeared through. Dante sits beside her. Neither of them speaks. An hour passes, then 2, then 3. Sky hasn't moved, hasn't cried, hasn't said a word. Dante watches her, this child who refuses to break. "Sky?" She doesn't look at him. "Are you okay?" Sky's voice is flat. "No." Dante's chest tightens. "Do you want to talk about it?" Sky shakes her head. "What's there to talk about?" Dante doesn't have an answer. More time passes. A nurse walks by. Sky jumps up. "Is she okay? Is my mom okay?" The nurse's face is sympathetic. "She's still in surgery, honey. The doctor will update you when it's over." Sky sits back down. Her shoulders slump. Dante wants to say something. Anything. But what can he say? That everything will be fine? He doesn't know if that's true. Sky suddenly speaks. "Tell me about her." Dante looks at her. "About who?" "My mom. When you knew her. Before me." Dante's throat tightens. "Sky, please. I want to know." Dante takes a breath. "She was different back then." Sky's voice is quiet. "Different how?" Dante smiles sadly. "She laughed more. She used to make jokes about everything, even when things were hard." Sky's eyes glisten. "She doesn't laugh much anymore." Dante's chest aches. "She was beautiful, not just on the outside, inside. She saw good in everything." Sky wipes her eyes. "What else?" "She loved music. Old songs. She'd hum them all the time." Sky's face lights up. "She still does that. In the morning." Dante's vision blurs. "She told me once that she wanted to travel. See the ocean. Watch the sunrise over the water." Sky's voice cracks. "She never got to do that, did she?" Dante shakes his head. "No." Sky looks down. "Because of me. Because she had to take care of me." Dante turns to her. "No, Sky, you're not the reason she couldn't travel. I am." Sky looks up, confused. "What do you mean?" Dante's jaw tightens. "She stayed to work at my plant, to make money, to survive. If I'd paid her better, if I'd made it safer. She could have done all those things." Sky goes quiet, then she speaks. "Dante, why do you keep saying my plant, like it's yours?" Dante freezes. "Because it is mine, Sky. I own it." Sky's eyes widen. "You own the place that made her sick?" Dante nods. "Yes." Sky stares at him, processing. "So you really did hurt her?" Dante's voice breaks. "Yes, I did." Sky's face crumples. "But you didn't mean to, right?" Dante's throat burns. "No, I didn't mean to, but I should have known." Sky wipes her face. "Mom always said people make mistakes." Dante nods. "I made a big one, Sky." Sky looks at the double doors again. "Are you going to fix it?" "I'm trying." Sky's voice is small. "What if she doesn't wake up?" Dante's chest tightens. "She will." "But what if she doesn't?" Dante has no answer. Sky's voice cracks. "What happens to me?" Dante's heart breaks. He kneels in front of her, takes her hands. "If something happens, you won't be alone." Sky's eyes fill with tears. Where will I go? Dante's voice is firm. You'll come with me. Sky's breath catches. With you? Yes. But why would you do that? Dante's throat closes. This is it. The moment he tells her. Because, Sky, you're not just some child I'm helping. Sky frowns. Then what am I? Dante's voice shakes. You're my daughter. Silence. Sky stares at him, her mouth open, her eyes wide. What? Dante's vision blurs. You're my daughter, Sky. I'm your father. Sky pulls her hands away. She stands, backs up. No, no, you're lying. Dante's heart shatters. I'm not lying, Sky. My mom would have told me. She wanted to, but she was scared. Sky shakes her head. You're just saying that because she might die, because you feel bad. Dante stands. No, Sky. I'm saying it because it's true. Sky's face is red, tears streaming. Prove it. Dante's voice is steady. Look at me, Sky. Really look at me. Sky stares at him, at his face, at his eyes, gray, just like hers. Her breath catches. No. Dante nods. You have my eyes. My stubbornness. Sky's voice cracks. Why didn't you come for us? Dante's chest breaks open. Because I didn't know about you. Your mother never told me. Sky sobs. She should have. I know. You should have been there. I know. Sky collapses. Dante catches her, holds her tight. She fights him at first, then melts, sobbing into his chest. I wanted a dad so bad. Dante's voice breaks. I'm here now. But what if it's too late? It's not too late. Sky pulls back, looks at him. Promise? Dante wipes her tears. I promise. The double doors burst open. A doctor steps out, blood on his scrubs, exhaustion on his face. Dante and Sky freeze. The doctor looks at them and speaks. The doctor's face is unreadable. Dante's heart stops. Sky grabs his hand. Is she alive? The doctor takes a breath. The surgery was successful. We repaired the worst of the damage. Sky gasps. Relief floods through Dante, but the doctor's face doesn't change. However, Dante's stomach drops. That word. However. Her body is extremely weak. The next 24 hours are critical. Sky's voice trembles. But she'll wake up, right? The doctor's expression softens. We don't know yet, sweetheart. Sky's face crumples. Dante kneels beside her. Can we see her? The doctor nods. She's in recovery. Give us 30 minutes to get her settled. He walks away. Sky turns to Dante, her eyes red, swollen. She's going to be okay, right? Dante's throat tightens. He wants to lie, to promise her everything will be fine, but he can't. She's fighting, Sky. That's what matters. Sky nods, but her hands won't stop shaking. They sit back down, waiting. Dante stares at the floor, his mind racing, replaying every moment, every decision, every ignored report, every time he signed off on cutting costs, every time he chose profit over people. He built an empire, and it almost killed the woman he loved. It almost killed the mother of his child, Sky, the daughter he never knew existed, the daughter who walked through a blizzard to save her mother, the daughter who trusted him even after learning the truth. Dante's chest tightens. He doesn't deserve her trust. He doesn't deserve any of this. Sky's voice breaks the silence. Dante? He looks at her. Do you really mean it? That I'm your daughter? Dante's vision blurs. Yes. Sky's voice is small. Does that mean you'll stay? Even if... She can't finish the sentence. Dante takes her hand. Even if what, Sky? Sky's lip trembles. Even if she doesn't wake up. Dante's heart shatters. I'm not going anywhere. Ever. Sky nods. Tears streaming. Good. Because I don't think I can do this alone. Dante pulls her close. You'll never be alone again. I promise. They sit in silence. Minutes pass. Dante's mind won't stop. He remembers the first time he met Maya, at a charity event he didn't want to attend. She was serving drinks, smiling at everyone, even the rude ones. He asked her why. She said, "Everyone's fighting something. A smile costs nothing." That's when he fell for her. Not her beauty, her kindness. They talked all night. She made him laugh, made him forget about deals and deadlines, made him feel human again. He asked for her number. She gave it to him. They dated for 6 months. The best 6 months of his life. Then she disappeared. No calls, no texts, no explanation. He tried to find her, but she was gone. He told himself she didn't want him, that he wasn't enough. So he buried himself in work, built his empire bigger, made more money, tried to fill the emptiness she left behind. But nothing worked, because he never stopped thinking about her, never stopped wondering what happened, never stopped loving her. And now he knows. She was pregnant, with his child, and she suffered alone, while he lived in luxury. Dante's hands clench. The guilt is suffocating. Sky looks up at him. "You're crying again." Dante wipes his face. "Sorry." Sky shakes her head. "Don't be sorry. It means you care." Dante's voice cracks. "I care too much." Sky tilts her head. "Is that possible?" Dante looks at her, at this wise little girl. "I don't know." Sky leans against him. "Mom used to say caring too much is better than not caring at all." Dante's throat burns. She's right. She usually is. Dante almost smiles. A nurse appears. "You can see her now." Sky jumps up. Dante follows. They walk through the double doors, down a long hallway, to a room at the end. The nurse opens the door. She's still sedated, but you can sit with her. Sky rushes inside. Dante follows. Maya is lying in the bed, still pale, still fragile, but breathing, on her own, no oxygen mask. Sky climbs into the chair, takes her mother's hand. "Mom, we're here. Me and..." She looks at Dante. "Me and Dad." Dante's chest cracks open. "Dad." She called him Dad. Sky looks at her mother. "You were right about him, Mom. He's good. He stayed." Dante walks to the other side of the bed, looks down at Maya, at the woman who changed his life, twice. Once when she appeared, once when she disappeared, and now a third time. By bringing him his daughter, he whispers, "I'm here, Maya, and I'm not leaving. Either of you, ever again." The machines beep softly. Maya's chest rises, falls, rises again, steady, strong, surviving. And Dante stands guard, over his family, the family he almost lost, the family he'll never let go of again. Hours pass in silence. Sky sits beside her mother, holding her hand, talking softly. Dante sits on the other side, watching, listening. Sky tells her mother stories, about school, about the stray cat, about the snow. Her voice is gentle, hopeful, like she's trying to pull her mother back with words alone. Then Sky goes quiet. She looks at Dante. Her eyes are different now, searching. "Can I ask you something?" Dante nods. "Anything." Sky's voice is careful. "Why did you leave her alone?" The question hits like a punch. Dante's chest tightens. "What do you mean?" Sky looks at her mother. "Mom always cried when she thought I was asleep. She'd sit by the window and just cry." Dante's throat burns. Sky continues. "She'd hold your card, the one she gave me, and she'd whisper things." "What did she whisper?" Sky's voice cracks. "She said you were the only good thing she ever lost." Dante closes his eyes. "She said she missed you every single day." "Sky." "She said you made her feel safe, like nothing bad could happen as long as you were there." Dante's vision blurs. Sky's voice is quiet now. "So why weren't you there?" Dante can barely speak. "I didn't know, Sky. If I'd known, but you could have looked for her, right?" The question cuts deep. Because she's right. He could have tried harder, searched longer, but he didn't. He let pride and hurt stop him. He assumed Maya left because she didn't want him, and he moved on. Or tried to. Sky's eyes fill with tears. "Did you love her?" Dante's voice breaks. "Yes. I still do." Sky wipes her face. "Then why did you give up?" Dante has no answer, because the truth is ugly. He gave up because it was easier. Easier to bury himself in work. Easier to pretend he was fine. Easier than facing the fact that he'd lost the one person who made him feel human. I was afraid, he finally whispers. Sky frowns. Of what? Of finding out she didn't want me. That I wasn't enough. Sky looks at her mother, then back at Dante. But she did want you. She kept your card for 10 years. Dante's chest cracks. I know that now. Sky's voice is small. Do you think she knows you're here? Dante looks at Maya, at her peaceful face. I hope so. Sky climbs out of her chair, walks around the bed, stands in front of Dante. Can I tell you something? Dante nods. Sky's voice trembles. I used to pretend you were dead. Dante's heart stops. What? Sky looks down. It was easier than thinking you just didn't want me. Dante's vision blurs. Sky, I'd imagine you were a soldier, or an astronaut, someone who died doing something important. Tears stream down her face. Because if you were dead, it meant you didn't choose to leave. Dante's throat closes. It meant you would have come for us if you could. Dante can't breathe. Sky looks up at him. But you weren't dead. You were just living. Her voice cracks. Living without us. Dante drops to his knees, pulls Sky into his arms. I'm so sorry, Sky. I'm so sorry. Sky sobs into his shoulder. I wanted you so bad. Every birthday, every Christmas. I'd wish for you. Dante's chest heaves. I wished my dad would come find me. Sky, but you never did. Dante holds her tighter. I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. Sky pulls back, looks at him, her face soaked with tears. Do you wish you knew? Dante's voice is fierce. Every single second of every single day. Sky's lip trembles. Really? Really? Sky throws her arms around his neck. Dante holds her. This brave little girl, his daughter, who deserved so much more than what life gave her. I'm here now, Sky, and I'm never leaving. Sky's voice is muffled against his shoulder. Promise. I promise. They stay like that, holding each other. Two broken souls trying to heal. Behind them, Maya's machines beep steadily, her chest rising and falling, fighting her way back. Sky finally pulls away, wipes her face. I'm sorry I said those things. Dante shakes his head. Don't apologize. You had every right. Sky looks at her mother. Do you think she'll forgive you? Dante's throat tightens. I don't know. Sky's voice is soft. She will. She always said forgiveness is for the person who forgives, not the person who hurt them. Dante's vision blurs. She's wiser than I ever was. Sky nods. She's the best. Dante stands, takes Sky's hand. Come on, let's sit with her. They return to their chairs, on either side of Maya's bed. Sky takes her mother's hand again. Dante does the same, and they sit, a family, broken, but together, waiting for Maya to open her eyes, waiting for the chance to say the words that should have been said 10 years ago, waiting for forgiveness, for healing, for hope. The machines beep, Maya breathes, and Dante whispers into the silence, Come back to us, Maya. Please come back, Sky echoes. Please, Mom. We need you. And somewhere deep inside, Maya hears them and fights harder. Midnight comes. The hospital is quiet. Sky is asleep in the chair, her head resting on the bed beside her mother's arm. Dante sits across from them, wide awake, watching, always watching. The machines beep steadily. Maya's breathing is even, peaceful. For the first time in days, Dante feels something like hope. Maybe she'll make it. Maybe they'll get their chance. Maybe. An alarm shatters the silence. Loud, urgent, piercing. Dante's head snaps up. Maya's monitor is flashing red. Her body jerks. Once, twice. Sky jolts awake. Mom! Dante jumps to his feet. Maya's chest is heaving, struggling. Her face contorts in pain. The machines scream. Dante hits the emergency button. Help! We need help! Sky is screaming. Mom! No! Mom! Nurses burst through the door. Then doctors, moving fast, shouting orders. One of them pushes Dante back. Sir, you need to step outside. No! Sky grabs her mother's hand. I'm not leaving her. A nurse tries to pull Sky away. Sky fights, kicking, screaming. Let me go! Mom! Dante grabs Sky, lifts her into his arms. She thrashes against him. No! Dante! No! Sky, they need to help her. I need to stay with her. Dante carries her toward the door. Sky reaches back, tears streaming down her face. Mom, please! A doctor is already at Maya's bedside, checking vitals, calling out numbers Dante doesn't understand. All he knows is, they're bad, very bad. Another nurse rushes in with equipment. They're intubating her, pumping air into her lungs. Maya's body goes limp. Sky's screams turn into sobs. No, 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 she can't die. She can't. Dante steps into the hallway. The door closes behind them, cutting them off. Sky collapses in his arms. She's dying, and I didn't get to say goodbye. Dante's voice cracks. She's not dying. She's fighting. You don't know that. Sky's right. He doesn't know. He's just hoping, praying, begging the universe for mercy. Through the window, he can see chaos. Doctors surrounding Maya, machines flashing, bodies moving urgently. Sky buries her face in his chest, her whole body shaking. I can't lose her. She's all I have. Dante holds her tighter. You have me too, Sky. Sky's voice is broken, but I want her. I want my mom. Dante's tears fall into her hair. I know, sweetheart. I know. Minutes feel like hours. They stand in the hallway, watching through the glass, helpless, terrified. Sky's sobs quiet into whimpers. This is my fault. Dante looks down. What? Sky's voice is small. I made her work. I needed food, clothes. She stayed at that plant because of me. Dante's heart shatters. No, Sky. This is not your fault. She got sick because of me. She got sick because of me. Sky looks up, her face red, eyes swollen. You didn't make her work there. But I made it dangerous. I knew it was dangerous and I did nothing. Sky goes quiet. Dante continues. Your mother loved you. She would have done anything for you. That's not your fault. That's what love looks like. Sky's lip trembles. What if she doesn't know I love her back? Dante's throat tightens. She knows, Sky. I promise she knows. Sky looks through the window. I never told her enough. She knows. I complained too much, about the trailer, about my jacket, about everything. Sky, look at me. She doesn't. Sky. She finally looks up. Dante kneels, eye to eye. Your mother knows you love her. Every single day she woke up and saw you, she knew. Sky's voice cracks. How can you be sure? Because I see the way you look at her, the way you hold her hand, the way you walked through a blizzard to save her. Tears stream down Sky's face. That's love, Sky. The kind that doesn't need words. Sky throws her arms around his neck. Dante holds her, his own tears falling. Inside the room, the chaos continues. Then slowly, very slowly, it starts to calm. Doctors step back. Nurses adjust equipment. The alarm's quiet. Dante's heart pounds. A doctor walks out, his face exhausted. Dante can't read his expression. Is she... The doctor takes off his gloves. She's stable, barely, but stable. Sky gasps. She's alive? The doctor nods. Her body is shutting down. We've done everything we can, but... That word again. But. Her organs are failing. If she makes it through the night, there's a chance. But it's small. Sky's voice is desperate. Can we see her? The doctor hesitates, then nods. Yes, but be prepared. She's not responsive. They walk back inside. Maya is surrounded by machines now. More tubes, more wires, more beeping. She looks even smaller, even more fragile. Sky approaches slowly, takes her mother's hand. Mom, I'm here. Please don't go. Maya doesn't move, doesn't respond. Sky looks at Dante, her eyes pleading. Talk to her, please. Maybe she'll hear you. Dante's throat closes. He walks to the bed, looks down at Maya, at the woman he loves, the woman who might not make it through the night. He takes her other hand and speaks. Maya, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm here. His voice breaks. I'm sorry I wasn't there before. I'm sorry for everything, but I'm here now. And so is Sky, our daughter. His tears fall onto her hand. Please don't leave her. She needs you. His voice drops to a whisper. I need you. The machines beep. Maya's chest rises, falls, barely, and they wait. For morning. For a miracle. For anything. The night stretches forever. Dante and Sky don't move. They sit on either side of Maya's bed, holding her hands, watching her breathe. Every breath is a battle. Every beep of the monitor is a prayer answered. Sky hasn't spoken in hours. She just stares at her mother, willing her to wake up. Dante watches the clock. 1 in the morning, 2, 3, 4. Each hour feels like a lifetime. Sky finally breaks the silence. Her voice is hoarse. Tell me a story. Dante looks at her. What kind of story? About you and Mom. Before everything. Dante's throat tightens, but he nods. We met at a charity event. Your mom was working there. Sky's eyes stay on her mother, but she's listening. I didn't want to be there. I was tired, angry at the world. Dante smiles sadly. Then I saw her. She was serving drinks to a man who was being rude to her. What did she do? She smiled at him, thanked him for coming. Sky's lip trembles. That sounds like her. I asked her why. Why be kind to someone who wasn't kind to her? Dante's voice softens. She said, everyone's fighting something. A smile costs nothing. Sky wipes her eyes. That's when I knew. Knew what? That she was different. Special. Dante looks at Maya. I asked for her number. She laughed. Said I probably asked every girl for her number. Did you? Dante shakes his head. No, just her. Sky's voice is quiet. What happened next? We talked all night. About everything. About nothing. She told me about her dreams. About wanting to see the ocean. About wanting to help people. Sky's tears fall. Why did she leave? Dante's chest tightens. I don't know. One day she was there. The next she was gone. Did you look for her? For months, but she disappeared completely. Sky's voice cracks. Because of me, she was pregnant and scared. Dante reaches across the bed, takes Sky's hand. She wasn't scared of you, Sky. She was scared I wouldn't want you. Sky looks at him. Would you have? Dante's voice is fierce, more than anything in this world. Sky's face crumples. I wish she told you. Me too. They sit in silence. The machines beep. Maya's chest rises, falls, rises. Sky speaks again. Dante? Yeah? If she dies? Will you still want me? Dante's heart breaks. Sky, I will always want you. Always. Sky's voice is small. Even though I'm not, I don't know, rich or smart or... Stop. Dante's voice is firm. You're my daughter. You're everything. Sky looks down. I'm scared. Of what? Of losing her. Of being alone. Of you changing your mind. Dante stands, walks around the bed, kneels in front of Sky. Look at me. She does. I'm not changing my mind. Ever. You're mine, and I'm yours. Sky's tears fall faster. But what if she doesn't wake up? Dante's throat burns. Then we'll face it together. Sky throws her arms around him. Dante holds her. This brave little girl, his daughter, who's been through more than any child should. I've got you, Sky. No matter what happens, I've got you. Sky sobs into his shoulder. Promise? I promise. They stay like that, holding each other, until Sky's sobs quiet, until her breathing evens out, until she falls asleep against him. Dante carries her to the chair, tucks her in with a blanket a nurse brought. Then he returns to Maya's side. He sits, takes her hand, looks at her face, so pale, so still. "I don't know if you can hear me," he whispers, "but I need you to know something." His voice cracks. "I never stopped loving you. Not for one day. Not for 1 second. I told myself I moved on, that I was fine. But I wasn't." A tear rolls down his cheek. "Every woman I met, I compared to you, and none of them came close. Because you're it for me, Maya. You always have been." He squeezes her hand. "And Sky, she's incredible. She's brave and smart and kind. She's everything good about both of us." His voice breaks. "So please, please come back. Not for me. For her. She needs her mother." He leans forward, rests his forehead against her hand. "We both need you." The machines beep softly. Maya's chest rises, falls, rises, and Dante stays, holding her hand, watching the clock, watching the monitors, praying for dawn, praying for her eyes to open, praying for one more chance. 5 in the morning comes, then 5:30, then 6. The sun starts to rise. Gray light fills the room. Dante's eyes burn. He hasn't slept in over 48 hours, but he doesn't care. He won't leave, not now, not ever. Sky stirs in her chair, opens her eyes, looks at the bed. "Is she?" Dante nods. "Still here." Sky climbs out of the chair, walks to the bed, takes her mother's other hand. "Good morning, Mom," she whispers. "We're still here. We're waiting for you." The machines beep. Maya breathes, and they wait. Together, a broken family, hoping for a miracle, believing in the impossible, refusing to give up, because love doesn't give up, even when everything else does, and somewhere deep inside, in a place beyond machines and medicine, Maya hears them and fights. 7 in the morning. The hospital room is quiet, just the soft beeping of machines. Sky is talking to her mother again, telling her about a dream she had, about the ocean, about watching the sunrise over the water. Dante listens, his eyes heavy, his body exhausted, but he won't sleep. Not yet. Sky's voice is soft. "You'd love it, Mom. The water was so blue, and the sky was orange and pink and..." She stops. Her eyes go wide. "Dante." He looks up. "What?" Sky points at the bed. "Her hand. It moved." Dante's heart stops. "Are you sure?" Sky nods frantically. "I felt it. Her fingers. They squeezed mine." Dante stands, moves closer, watches Maya's face. Nothing. Sky's voice trembles. "Mom, can you hear me?" Silence. Then, a twitch. Maya's eyelids flutter, just slightly. Dante's breath catches. "Maya!" Another flutter, stronger this time. Sky gasps. "She's waking up! Mom, I'm here!" Maya's face moves, her lips part slightly. A sound escapes, barely audible. A breath, a whisper. Sky leans closer. "What, Mom? What are you saying?" Maya's eyelids flutter again. Then slowly, so slowly, they open. Just a crack. Dante's chest explodes. Maya. Her eyes are unfocused, blinking against the light, trying to adjust. Sky is crying. "Mom, you're awake. You're really awake." Maya's gaze drifts across the ceiling, down to the bed, then to Sky. Recognition blooms. Her lips move. No sound comes out, but Sky understands. "I'm okay, Mom. I'm okay. You saved me." Maya's eyes fill with tears. One rolls down her cheek. Sky wipes it away. "Don't cry, Mom. You're okay now." Maya's gaze shifts, past Sky, to the other side of the bed, to Dante. She blinks, once, twice. Her eyes widen, confusion, then shock, then something deeper. Her lips tremble. She tries to speak. The breathing tube prevents it, but her mouth forms a word. Dante reads her lips. "Dante?" His vision blurs. "Yeah, it's me." Maya's tears come faster now. Her hand moves, just slightly, reaching. Dante takes it, holds it gently. "I'm here, Maya. I'm here." Maya's chest heaves, not from pain, from emotion. Her eyes search his face, looking for answers, looking for explanations, looking for truth. Sky speaks up. Mom, he came. When you wouldn't wake up, I found him and he came. Maya's gaze shifts back to Sky, then to Dante, then back to Sky, her eyes asking the question she can't speak. How? Sky smiles through her tears. I found his card, the one you kept. I walked to town and I found him. Maya's eyes go wide, horror mixing with pride. She looks at Dante, her expression fierce, protective. Even now, even barely alive, she's protecting her daughter. Dante understands. She's safe, Maya. I got her. She's okay. Maya's body relaxes slightly, but her eyes stay on him, still searching, still asking. Why are you here? Dante's throat tightens. I'm here because I should have been here 10 years ago. Maya's tears fall harder. I'm here because you needed help. I'm here because Sky needed me. His voice breaks. I'm here because I never stopped. He can't finish. Maya's hand squeezes his, weak but deliberate. She knows. Sky looks between them. Mom, there's something you need to know. Maya's eyes shift to her daughter. Sky takes a breath. Dante he's my dad. Maya goes still. Her eyes locked on Sky, then slowly, very slowly, they move to Dante. The tears in her eyes overflow, not from sadness, from relief, from something that looks like joy. Her lips move again. You know? Dante nods. I found your letters. Maya closes her eyes, fresh tears streaming. Sky squeezes her mother's hand. It's okay, Mom. He's here now. We're all here. Maya opens her eyes, looks at Sky, at Dante, at her family, complete for the first time. Her chest rises and falls, steady, stronger. She tries to speak again, but the tube stops her. Frustration crosses her face. A doctor rushes in, alerted by the change in vitals. She's awake? Dante nods. The doctor approaches, checks her eyes, her pulse, her breathing. This is incredible. He looks at Maya. Mrs. Rivers, I need to remove the breathing tube. It might be uncomfortable, but you're strong enough now. Maya nods slightly. The doctor works quickly, removing the tube. Maya coughs, gasps, takes her first unassisted breath in days. Her voice is raspy, broken, but it's there. Sky sobs. I'm here, Mom. Maya's hand finds her daughter's face, touches her cheek. You walked? Sky nods. I had to. You wouldn't wake up. Maya's face crumbles. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, Mom. You're here. That's all that matters. Maya's eyes move to Dante, her voice barely a whisper. You came. Dante's throat closes. I came. Maya's tears fall. Sky, I know Maya. I know she's mine. Maya's breath catches. I'm sorry. Dante shakes his head. Don't apologize. Maya's voice cracks. I should have told you. You did what you thought was right. Maya closes her eyes. I was scared. Dante squeezes her hand. I know. Maya opens her eyes, looks at him, really looks at him. Do you hate me? Dante's vision blurs. No, Maya, I could never hate you. But I kept her from you. His voice is fierce. You gave me a daughter. You gave me Sky. Maya sobs. I love you. The words hang in the air. Dante's chest cracks open. I love you too, Maya. I never stopped. Sky looks at them both, at her parents, together, finally. She smiles through her tears. We're a family now, right? Dante and Maya both look at her, then at each other. Dante nods. Yeah, Sky, we're a family. Maya's hand squeezes his, and for the first time in 10 years, everything feels right. The doctor leaves, giving them privacy. Sky sits on the bed now, curled against her mother, Maya's arm around her, weak but there. Dante stands at the foot of the bed, watching them, his family. Maya's voice is still raspy. How long? Dante understands. 3 days. Maya's eyes widen. 3? She looks at Sky. You've been here? The whole time? Sky nods. I wasn't leaving you. Maya's tears fall again. My brave girl. She looks at Dante. And you? Same. Maya's lip trembles. Why? The question is simple, but loaded. Why did you stay? Why did you come? Why do you care? Dante walks closer, sits in the chair beside the bed. Because 10 years ago I let you disappear. I won't make that mistake again. Maya closes her eyes. I left you. You had your reasons. Maya's voice cracks. I was pregnant. Scared. I didn't know what to do. Sky looks up at her mother. Why didn't you tell him? Maya's hand strokes Sky's hair. Because he had everything, and I had nothing. I thought he'd see me as a burden. Dante's throat tightens. You were never a burden, Maya. Maya looks at him. I worked at your plant. Did you know that? Dante nods. I know. I tried to write to you. So many times. I got your letters. All of them. Maya's breath catches. You did? A nurse found them. In your bag. Maya closes her eyes, shame crossing her face. Then you know. What the plant did to me. Dante's voice is raw. Yes. And I'm so sorry, Maya. It's not your fault. It is. I owned it. I should have fixed it. Maya shakes her head. You didn't know I was there. That doesn't matter. I should have made it safe for everyone. Silence. Sky speaks up. He shut it down, Mom. The whole plant. Maya's eyes widen. What? Dante nods. Section C, the whole facility. It's closed. But your company? I don't care about the company. Not anymore. Maya stares at him. Dante, people got hurt, Maya. You got hurt. Because I cared more about profit than safety. His voice breaks. I almost lost you. I almost lost the chance to know my daughter. Maya's tears stream. But you didn't lose us. Only because Sky is braver than both of us combined. They both look at Sky. She blushes. I didn't know what else to do. Maya pulls her closer. You saved me, baby. Sky's voice is small. I was so scared. I know. I thought you were going to die. Maya's chest tightens. I'm sorry I scared you. Sky wipes her eyes. Promise me you won't leave again. Maya's voice is fierce. Never, I promise. Sky looks at Dante. You too. Promise. Dante's throat burns. I promise, Sky. I'm not going anywhere. Sky nods, satisfied. She curls back against her mother. Maya looks at Dante over Sky's head, her eyes asking a question she can't speak, not with Sky listening. What happens now? Dante understands. We'll figure it out, he says quietly. Maya's eyes search his. Do you really want this? Want us? Dante's voice is steady. More than anything. But your life, your world, we don't fit in it. Dante shakes his head. Then I'll change my world. Maya's breath catches. You can't just, I can. And I will. Maya's tears fall harder. Why? Dante leans forward. Because I love you, Maya. I always have. Even after everything, especially after everything. Maya's hand reaches for his. He takes it. Their fingers intertwine. Sky looks up at them both. Huh. Are you guys getting married? Huh. Both adults freeze. Sky's eyes are wide, innocent, hopeful. Maya laughs, a weak, raspy laugh, but a real one. Sky, we need time to… But you love each other, right? Dante and Maya look at each other. Yes, Dante says. Maya nods. Yes. Sky grins. Then you should get married. Maya's face softens. It's not that simple, baby. Why not? Dante smiles. She's got a point. Maya looks at him. Dante. He squeezes her hand. I'm not saying today, or tomorrow, but someday? Maya's vision blurs. Someday. Sky claps her hands together. Good. Then we'll really be a family. Maya pulls her daughter close, looks at Dante, at the man who came back, at the father Sky deserves, at the love she never stopped carrying. We already are, she whispers. Dante stands, walks around the bed, leans down, and kisses Maya's forehead, gentle, tender, full of promise. Yeah, he says. We already are, Sky giggles. Gross. But she's smiling. They all are, for the first time in days, in years, in forever. They're together, broken but healing, hurting but hopeful. A family forged in pain and sealed in love. Maya's eyes start to close, exhaustion pulling her under. Sky notices. Rest, Mom. We'll be here when you wake up. Maya's voice is barely audible. Promise? Dante and Sky speak together. Promise. Maya smiles and sleeps. Dante and Sky stay, holding her hands, watching her breathe, knowing the road ahead won't be easy, but knowing they'll walk it together. Outside the window, the sun rises higher, warming the room, chasing away the darkness, bringing light, bringing hope, bringing tomorrow. And in that small hospital room, a family begins again, not perfect, but real, and that's all that matters.